to the San Francisco Day School graduation of the class of 2019. When Miss Brody told me a week ago that I was going to give this speech, I was moved, touched, or in the powerful words of our companion Dominic, I was honored, but I realized I was too young for this. When I started writing the speech, I quickly realized it was going to be work. A lot of work. In fact, it was going to be almost as much work as one of Miss Wong's daily homework assignments. Homework is definitely one of the memories that we have shared over the past 9 years, and it is one that we will all want to very quickly forget. But there are so many more memories. Our journey started out in kindergarten with advanced yoga such as KHS Tadasana and our favorite subject, nap time. Wonderful nap time. A lot of us regret not appreciating nap time while we had it. And the highlight of first grade was, it definitely was, Must Be Santa. That earned our first and biggest standing ovation. In fact, it was the only standing ovation we earned in our day school career. It's also proof that all good things must come to an end. It only seems like yesterday, when we were in second grade, intensely bashing each other with blue blocks, debating about whether Apple or Microsoft was better. And that shows that some things never change. Thanks to Jonah, Jaewon, Mark, and Carter for starting that, but I truly feel bad for all the future generations that have to deal with strict blue block rules because of our daily battles. In third grade, the only thing that determined which class was better was whether you got baguettes or popcorn on birthdays. But baguettes were clearly better. Thank you, Mr. Bowman. Fourth grade is when I came to the painful realization that I couldn't retire off of the gold that I panned in the American River. And dig was definitely my favorite part of fifth grade, because it was the only thing I remember from fifth grade. Sixth grade after ed showed what it's like to have recess all day, and how much drama can happen if you do nothing but play. Our seventh grade trip probably taught us the most important lesson that we learned in our day school career. Shower. Please, shower. And eighth grade was probably the year that flew by the quickest. St. Dorothy's was a thrilling experience, especially when Mr. Roberts nearly broke the chapel window with the frisbee. And we'll all remember Luke nearly getting struck by lightning and seeing a boulder being split right in front of his eyes. And for all of you who joined us more recently, Simming, Greta, and Amelia, maybe it is good that you missed a lot of those years. However, all this wouldn't be possible without the help from our wonderful teachers. I would like to take some time to acknowledge all the things that our teachers have taught us that we will use or may use in the future. Let's start with Miss Richards and square breathing. And everyone please join me for this. Hold out your right hand and breathe in. Breathe out. Thank you. Miss Marshall, who helped us understand that levitation is possible, but if not executed perfectly, can result in broken wrists. Miss Carroll, who taught us that in life, there are only two things that matter, whether you glow or whether you grow. Mr. Crosby, who taught us that everyone's a winner at the day school, but some win more than others. And Mr. Moyer, who taught us that you can never get away with lies, because he'll always be able to smell the BS. A lot of you are probably hoping I end my speech before I put some of you in the spotlight, but class of 2019, after 9 years at the day school, you know you have no such luck. Even though our grade is dotted with best friends here and enemies there, as a whole, I feel like we are a group that can really trust each other, with a few exceptions. And Nico and Carter, I'm looking at you. First of all, Mason Spivey, One day, when I have the same tall people problems as you, I will dunk on you. Thanks to Wyatt, Nicola, Vaughn, and Lucia for walking home with me every day and making me look like a 5th grader. Anthony, thank you for sharing your great dance moves again, and again, and again. Thanks to Jake Colley for deciding it would be a great idea to teach me the baritone part of love songs when I have one of the highest voices in the grade. Just wait a couple more years. And Vaughn, who knew this day would come? You're done with getting in trouble. At least at this school. And finally, let me end with some well-earned thank yous. Thank you to all the parents here who gave us guidance, love, and immense financial contributions. Thank you to all the teachers and staff at SFDA. None of this would have happened without you. You take a lot of the credit and certainly all the blame for who we are. And I want to thank my family, the D'Souza's. No matter how you spell your name, I'm thankful for your support. To my brother Luke, this is for you. I miss you and I can't wait to be back with you. And to my mom, 大好きだよ。会うの楽しみにしているね. And to my dad, thank you for everything. And finally, to all my classmates, it won't be the same without you. Thank you for a wonderful 9 years, and good luck in high school and beyond. Thank you.